I'm Jack Pilney and my problem presentation is on social media. First I'm going to answer the question, where did social media come from? Social media actually started in the 1970s. Though it was limited by technological capabilities, it was just simple text-only interactions. The internet boom came, and in 1995, Classmates.com came, where users could find old classmates. It wasn't until the early 2000s that social media really took off. First with Friendster, followed a year later by LinkedIn, which is a professional social media site that's still very used today. Of course, there was MySpace, which drew in the younger crowd, and Facebook and Twitter. So why is social media so popular? Casturi and Vardhan contribute it to 4 reasons: the ubiquity, interactivity, immediacy, and responsiveness. Ubiquity simply means that everybody around social media is affected by it, not just the users. Interactivity allows users to gain a more personal experience, being able to choose who they interact with and what type of information they wish to see. Immediacy is the instant information gratification, and responsiveness is the ability to respond to others in the form of comments, likes, favorites, and other things like that. There are a few problems that social media creates. One is due to excessive use, and this creates poor communication skills and also lower grades. Another, of course, is cyberbullying and depression. So why is all this important to you? From 2005 till 2013, 90% of adults aged 18 to 29 use social media, which is all of us. First, we'll start with poor communication skills. Social media is computer-mediated communication. This creates a lack of face-to-face communication. Gidimio and Sponsel surveyed students and found that 92% use social media to communicate, and only 77% prefer face-to-face communication. This creates a lack of symbolic interaction, the ongoing use of language and gestures in anticipation of how others will react, or a conversation. Another problem is lower grades. Panic contributes this to more time spent on social media equals less time spent on schoolwork. This is because of the immediate gratification or the instant information gratification versus delayed gratification, which would be better grades leading to a better career in the future. It also creates digital information overload. Of course, cyberbullying is most popular around middle school ages. Thomas found that 1/3 of students surveyed were victims of cyberbullying. Many believe that even without cyberbullying, things like Facebook can lead to depression. Allen and company found that adolescents with depression symptoms were more likely not to use social media, and those with positive relationships were more likely to use social media. And Regan and Sieves found that social media can actually boost self-esteem. Some simple advice: maintain face-to-face communication. This way you can become a better communicator and keep using symbolic interaction. Emojis do not count. Another piece of advice is to limit social media use. This can mean creating a schedule and not using it at night right before going to bed, because that'll create digital information overload, blocking out all of the important things you've learned throughout the day, leaving only in your brain the useless information on social media. Delete strangers also goes along with digital information overload. It just creates extra clutter and useless information. Turn off your phone. That's a big one, especially in class. You see people using their phone all the time, and they're most likely not just texting. They're usually on social media as well. And as for cyberbullying, just simply be nice. I don't believe that it's a big problem at our age now, but it can always still be a problem and lead to negative consequences. And here's my bibliography.